The summary was, based on the totality of the circumstances and the preponderance of evidence, teacher Mary Stillions violated the code of ethics and treated some of her students inappropriately. There is sufficient evidence that teacher Stillions did exercise poor judgment in how she handled student N with her feet. There is sufficient evidence that teacher Stillions exercised poor judgment in regard to how food was given or not given to some student. There is sufficient evidence of how some students' food was consumed and taken home by teacher Stillions. Now, a lot of what I have there is stuff that she admitted. The stuff that she didn't admit and I couldn't prove, I couldn't do anything with that. But my recommendation was the respondent, Marilynn Stillions, received disciplinary action for violating the code of ethics and principles of professional conduct for educators, inappropriately interacting with students. The respondent, Stillions, not return to Kenwood, where her action has caused the classroom environment to deteriorate. And let me explain that. There was about 4 or 5 aides that refused to work with her. So I'm thinking it's not just the one who's complaining. There's about 5 of them that said, no, I'm not working with this lady. And I think the one who was forced to came to my office and complained. The respondent Stillions conference with Marilynn Summers, Program Director of Exceptional Student Education, prior to the start of next school year. The respondent Stillions be recertified in nonviolent crisis intervention prior to the start of next school year. Respondent Stillions contact Human Resource for training in the Code of Ethics and Principles of Professional Conduct in the education profession in Florida prior to the start of next school year. The respondent Stillions consider contacting our employee assistance provider, that staff be briefed that they are mandated reporters and should immediately report abuse or neglect. The investigative report be forwarded to professional practice for review and or action. And I thought in writing all that up that I did the best to protect those kids.